everyone, it's me T-Type again. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my blocks here. I went through and made one of each type, and I kind of like this one. I'll probably end up using it. It's the tiles, so that's probably what I'm gonna end up using right now for my build. Let's go through and take some of these. But yeah, I basically made a little square and placed all these, kept going up, and then mined them all back down with my fortune pick. That way I got the block where I could actually turn them into these into couple deep slate. So that took a little while, but in the end it'll be worth it. But what I'm going to end up doing here is just replacing these edge grass blocks with these for now. And just keep the same look to the ravine. And I'm going to use glass in between. That way the villagers won't fall in here, because that's what I'm really worried about for the most part. I will have to actually go in here and probably light this up at some point. Hear crap out of me. But I figured I'd just go with the look that's already here, basically. So I didn't want to mess with that. That's the reason I'm just taking these top blocks here that touch the inside of the ravine and changing them to the tiles. And then I will. Oops. Put that block there back. I'll do that because there was blocks there before. I removed them. I had to get a villager out. And I'll probably end up redoing. I'll probably end up leaving this little waterfall here. But I don't know if I'll use it to get up and down. But more than likely build a bubble elevator and a drop to actually do that in the future. Ooh, that guy wanted to attack me. Don't know why I removed that block. But yeah, if you noticed, there's a guy down there right now. A little nitwit. So, come on, buddy. Basically, that's what I've been having to deal with ever since I got here. And it gets rather annoying when they fall down in there. I probably will end up changing like the whole houses and stuff as well, because I'm more than likely going to make a breeder, and don't know if I'll actually give these guys individual houses. I may for like the ones that I actually use for stuff, like my mending villager. And then if I put any farms, I'll probably give them their own little like structure type thing. But like if they're in a farm, they're basically going to have a field or something underneath them with a surrounding building, but not actual like house. But I do plan on basically using the same area that I have fenced off, just redoing the stuff inside for the most part. Alright, so that's most of my fences figured out over here. So I can continue. Guy's making a lot of noise over there. Boom, boom. Dude, do I actually need to replace that one? I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll have to make this look decent once actually start putting the glass in. But that can wait until I actually get to that point. The idea is I'm gonna continue doing this, and then I'm gonna put glass in between. That way I can walk across this without falling, and my villagers I have here now can do the same without having to worry about falling down in there. And then later on, I can try to make this look even cooler. But for now, I just wanted to cover this up. That way I don't fall down in there, neither does any of villagers that I have here right now. Because if my mending villager falls down in there, it's gonna be fun. I haven't actually looked to make sure he's still okay, because I've been off doing other stuff. But if something happens to him, I can always get another one. It just takes a lot of time if you're really unlucky. How did you even spawn in here? I really need to do something about the lighting in here. Be my mending villager. Hopefully he's still okay though. Oh, that one's my mending one. But that should be all of the fences up now. Get my shovel. out. Actually, just sit here and do this. Figured it's about time for me to actually make stuff look decent and not all bland and boring. Because I've basically just been using the natural look of place. I'll have to actually go down here and build across so I can put in this other block. I did start actually putting some torches down in here to try to stop the whole creepers spawning and dropping down and blowing me up. I'll probably do a better job of doing that once I get light blocks and stuff. But for now, spamming torches is the way I have to go. Alright, so I need to work on the place underneath the house. There we go. Could also use torches back here just to be safe. I'll put some more down over here because I don't want stuff spawning in here and dropping down on my head when I'm at the bottom. Kind of defeats the purpose of calling this your base. Stuff is going to be doing that. Oop. Come back up. Alright, so now I actually have a decent look to this. Start actually using some of the glass, trying to fill this out. Which I probably don't have nearly enough glass to actually do this. It's kind of a pain, but kind of a dad joke there. Pain, glass pain. Anyways, I plan on good thing there's water there. I'll probably end up building. I'm definitely going to be doing farms after I fill this in. I just don't know which ones. But I do want to try to get my villagers under control. Actually have that all set up. So I may end up making a villager breeder. And then I can basically move all these villagers besides my two librarians. And start working on the actual stuff. to get really efficient farms going and actually make this place my home and have it look decent. But I kind of like the way this ravine looked, so I wanted to incorporate it in my build if I could. So that's the reason I'm encasing the top with glass. That way I can walk across it anytime I want. And I don't know if I will. I'll probably have my base up here at the top somewhere, like my main part. But I'll probably use the bottom too for stuff. At least that's the plan. Don't know how well that's going to work. I'm also trying to figure out the best way of doing this. I might have to terraform this a little bit, raise those blocks up. Or I might just go ahead and do it now. Because I want this to actually be kind of decent. And there's really not a decent way of making glass go down that I know of. Unless I had a weird little slope thing with the glass. I'd rather just add some stairs here or something. So that way you can easily walk up and down. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there for now. Trying to get ideas, inspiration. But let me go ahead and finish this. And then I will show you guys what the final product looks like. Things how I've already done like half of it. I figured you don't want to sit around and watch me finish this whole thing placing glass blocks. So finally got most of this done. Still need to do a little work here to figure out what I'm gonna do for my little drop right now. But I added the stairs across here, that way I can easily get up. And I got most of the glass blocks put in. I have 6 left I have to put down underneath this house. And then I ran out of glass, so I couldn't finish this little bit here. But for now, that's gonna do. It's all covered up, so none of these guys should fall down there unless they go down that water source right now. But I figured before we end this video, we could actually go ahead and put these blocks down that we got the last episode when we went digging, and we can actually see how much resources we get out of all this with fortune. But in the future, I do think I might keep some of this newer ore that has the deep slate in case I want to incorporate it into some builds. But for now, I'm just going to break them down because I could actually use the iron for hoppers and stuff. And I could also use the coal for fuel. So unfortunately, now I'm using it. But once I get rich enough, I won't have to use it anymore. And I can use it for decorations and stuff. It'll be nice. If I want. But in the future, I may end up doing this with like diamonds and stuff I find. Be a nice little thing to do. And then we can take guesses about how many I'm gonna get. But as for the fact I don't have any diamonds right now, just wanted to see how many minerals I'd get from the little bit of resource blocks I had there with my fortune 3. Looks like I got quite a bit actually. Not too bad. Almost a stack and a half of iron. Redstone I'm not too worried about. I got tons of redstone. Okay. But yeah, it's always nice to have actual resources. I'll go ahead and start actually melting these down in here for now. Thing is how I don't have any blast furnaces made. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.